ninth president of Turkey, Süleyman Demirel, once said, if you want to see what will going to happen, first you need to see what can't happen. Right? Dear Toastmasters, tonight I will be talking about leadership, but at the same time I will compare it to management. So I will try to give you some examples from my life as well, that what is leadership, but what is not. So maybe we can get some clarity and we can think about this issue as this has been used many times in today's world. I will use 4 statements and I will go through these statements. And interestingly, I have some personal experience as well, as I am in my 22nd year of corporate life. I hope to touch some of these issues. The first one, leader sets the vision and the manager plans, strategizes, makes tactics to execute this vision. Okay? I am giving examples here. Think about a company, please. It can be also non-governmental organization as well, but I'm thinking about companies in all sizes. So the leader should set the vision and communicate this repetitively. When the leader does that, then the employees feel part of that vision. When they do that, they really feel engaged to the purpose and to the company. It's important that the managers plan and execute according to this announced vision. If it hasn't been that way, there might be some conflicts in the company, and we are seeing these conflicts very frequently, isn't it? Sometimes there are some managers who have some power, but they are not using their leadership skills, but they are going deeper on management skills. So they do mostly short-term planning, short-term execution, short-term success. But at the same time, the leaders, as they set the vision, they should look mid and long-term as well. So that's critical. So in my career, several times, as a owner of a product line or a different business part, I usually put my power or put my opinions on the long term. However, many times I crashed with my managers who wants to do something now, but don't think mid or long term effects of that action. So that's something you can have a look. Who is looking long term, who is looking very short term. Second statement, leader aligns people. And manager organizes and staffs, hires people. So alignment is critical. In smart organizations, the leader takes decisions, or the decision process involves nearly all the related stakeholders, they call it. So if there's an internal expert, we should listen to that person. If there is a process that has been known already, we should touch that. If the leader doesn't do that, but only takes decisions and instructs others to do it, there might be some conflicts as well. Why? Because there are surely some other members of the organization who might have a better idea. So the importance of the leader is aligning them together, and after this alignment, the project should be executed all together. So after this alignment, things can be like one homogeneous small team. However, if every one of the managers has their own agenda, then you can never find that. In my career, I also had a boss who thinks he has it all, he knows it all. So he decides, then instructs or announces these decisions, and then expects everyone to follow him. But actually, in real life, in corporate life, respect is actually being earned. So it's not about title, it's about behaviors. It's not about your etiquette or, okay? Leader motivates and inspires, and manager controls and solves. So leader sets the culture. So leader requires to create a trusting environment where no one micromanages anyone else, because everybody trusts each other, and the things between each other are known. So it's a trust environment. Another important thing is the leader should inspire with her actions. Because there is a sensitivity in the environment, in the employees, that actually they sense if the leader says something and does something else. So it's really important to align with your words and actions, and also show it to the audience, to the members of the company. When it comes to management skills, on a bad side of management skills, it's micromanagement. So look at your leader, look at your boss. If there is a scale, one side is trust, fully trust, the other side is micromanagement. So you can see where your leader stands. Because micromanagement is really opposite of trust. I also had a manager who likes to communicate only two persons in the team and just exclude others, and micromanages to the really small instances, even with discussions with the customer. So his team was so low in self-confidence, they couldn't even talk to the customer before asking their managers what to say. Last but not least, leader creates potential for change, and manager works for predictability. So leaders goes for revolution, and manager goes for evolution. Both of them are okay. In different circumstances, both of them can be used. However, manager wants to keep his power bubble and keep things as they are. However, leader wants to distract things and then rebuild things, so that you can really see big change. Okay? So in my career, again, I was a sales guy, and then I was appointed as a business development guy for that company, and it was a vision of the CEO, and it really created a lot of challenges for me. Last but not least, in my whole career, I try to display leadership skills, as well as sometimes management skills. Whatever your role is, it's about behavior. That's my main message. Keep showing leadership skills, and it will come back to you in the long run.